What led you to have a successful day at the plate? I know sometimes it's kind of the law of averages, but it seemed like you were really aggressive today.
One thing I've been working on all week with the coaches is just staying back and hitting the ball the other way. So I felt like all week I've kind of started heading in the right direction, just staying back. So I was in position to hit some tougher pitches today, and luckily they got down today. Some days they don't. So
we'll go next to Eric.
Cal, what does it say about this lineup where it just seems like every game it's someone else that's stepping up, someone new that's coming up big when the team needs them at the plate?
Yeah, our lineup 1 through 9. I mean, everyone has had a good game this year all around. Like you said, there's certain guys every day that's stepping up. Luckily, we can handle the bat and drive the ball and bunt and do things to kind of set up runners and put us in a good position to score. So
we'll go next to Keith.
Hey, Cal, obviously a great day today. Congrats on that. What can you say about Jason Drew at the top of the lineup setting the table for you today?
Yeah, they saw a lot of pitches today. I mean, that opens the game up for us guys hitting behind them. We see all their pitches while we're in the dugout on deck, and it just gives us a better feel before we go out there. Some guys, you know, if quick at bat, we're not going to see as many pitches or not see the slide of that at bat before we come up or whatever that is. But Jason Drew set the tone today from the start, so they put us in a good spot.
We'll go back to Carlos.
Cal, in a one-run game, obviously there have to be some defensive gems. Can you just speak to the defense and what y'all were able to do, including that last one where Kurt was able to get him at home?
Yeah, I mean, our guys are pretty tough mentally when it comes to, I mean, obviously not everyone played the way they wanted to today. We only had 4 or 5 hits, but guys were able to flush that and focus on defense, knowing it was going to be a tight game today. So when everyone's in and as a team, everyone kind of feels that off each other, that energy where, hey, I'm not swinging it today, like got to play defense or whatever that is for that certain guy. But all around, everyone was ready to go today.
Brandon, in terms of a one-run game, there certainly have to be some things that kind of go your all's way, but to see the defense really step up behind you, what was that like just to be on the mound and kind of see all those plays being made?
It was unbelievable. I loved, every single play they made for me. They definitely helped me out in tough situations, and it's so relieving whenever you have a great defense behind you to make plays for you.
We'll go next to Phil.
Brendan, what was the biggest key for you sort of settling in after giving up that 1 run in the first inning, holding them scoreless through the next 5?
It was a little mechanical adjustment, very slight, and then just kind of mentality, trying to get ahead and stay ahead and, bury the off speed whenever it's 0-2, 1-2, and just giving them tough at-bats, really. Just keep pounding the zone.
Okay, we'll go next to Eric.
Brandon, for you, what's been that biggest maybe step forward you've made, even within the season from the first time we saw you make a pitching appearance to now?
Just been, getting downhill and pounding the bottom of the zone and trying to keep the off speed down in the zone also. Whenever you can do that, you can get a lot of swing and misses. And whenever I get in trouble is whenever I just kind of leave everything up in the zone.
Okay, we'll go back to Carlos.
Brandon, the last 4 games, you guys have won these games with 1 run. What type of mentality do you kind of have to win those type of games?
You have to be so mentally strong in these games, and you can't let, there's so much going on in these games, and you have to stay focused at task and, stick to our game plan and grind it out and, just give it all you got to win these games.
And we'll go to Phil.
Yeah, going off what Carlos just asked, with Big 12 play approaching, does getting this experience in close games and non-conference play sort of help you and your teammates feel a little more comfortable playing in tight contests?
Yeah, definitely. UConn's a good ball club. So is Gonzaga. We always love the challenge. We appreciate the challenge. We know everyone's going to give us their best, and we love it. We live for that. We live for those games.
Coach, it's your fourth straight game where you win a game with only one run. What type of mentality have you seen from your team take throughout these four games to kind of win these type of grinded out battles?
Yeah, I mean, they just we got a lot of guys that like playing baseball. Um, it's a perfect example is Kurt Wilson there throwing that guy out. He had a really tough at bat there to end the eighth. Very easily could have, gone out to right field and maybe not being as in tune with the game as what he needed to be. And he's a baseball player. He's going to play on both sides of it. And just really proud of the way the guys are handling that part of it.
We'll go next to Eric.
Coach, how important were those defensive plays that your guys were able to make pretty consistently today? And could you just see how much it kind of helped Brandon out, especially on the mound?
Yeah, anytime you can take a hit away, obviously it's less base runners and less stress on a pitcher and funner to watch too. I mean, I'd pay to watch guys play good defense. I mean, my favorite deals, plays of the week, Vince Scully and the whole deal. And so I don't know if they're still doing This Week in Baseball on Saturday mornings, but it's pretty fun to watch back in the day.
All right, we'll go next to Keith.
Coach, after that Corpus Christi A&M game, you talked about winning the one-run game, and now you've had four of those. Can you just describe the difference in your mind, winning a one-run game and what that tells you about your team?
Oh, I mean, I don't know really. To us, I think we're just trying to, put the guys in a position to have success, and the results kind of take care of themselves. And takes a lot of maturity to show up and play every day. And these guys are amateurs. They're not professionals. You see that pitch to pitch sometimes. You see it inning to inning sometimes. But the better we can be pitch to pitch and inning to inning, even though that sounds very baseball cliche-ish, the better you're going to be. And we've got a handful of them that, that get that. And, I've had kids that played for me that played in the big leagues, that they'd be good one time, bad the next. And, there's a mature, there's a process you got to go through to prepare the right way, good, bad, or indifferent. And we got guys learning how to do that.
We'll go next to Phil.
Yeah, Tim, Braden was out of the lineup for 5 straight games coming into this one, and you hit him clean up today. Can you just explain what went into that decision?
You bet. He generally sees a spin really good. We saw some live pitching yesterday. He was really good. The pitches he moved on yesterday, he hit hard. It was 3 at-bats, and he moved on 2 of them and hit them very hard. And he's got a presence about him. He's just got to get going. He's got to see pitches and had a tough day today. And but we believe in him. He's just got to trust himself.
All right, time for just a couple more. We'll go Carlos and then Eric.
Coach, with Brandon having 3 solid outings, how have you felt him in terms of now with Big 12 kind of coming in? I know you're not thinking that far, but just in terms of what he's been able to bring to you on a Friday night or a Friday start.
Oh, I mean, any day of the week, he brings you a really good fastball, very good makeup, very good composure, great mound presence. A guy you kind of know what you're going to get from a between the ears standpoint and day to day. He's just a guy that shows up. The secondary stuff's plenty good, and he's just he's a mature guy. He's definitely one of those guys that you can lean on.
Coach, out of curiosity, whenever a guy makes one of those really nice defensive plays, how much of it is pure athletic ability and how much of it is baseball IQ and being in the right position to start making the right jump, things of that nature?
Oh, golly. Maybe we need to call like those science guys that break it down. And I don't know if I'm the right guy to tell you that. I mean, to me, guys that see a bunch of balls off the bat and read the ball off the bat and get a good first step. And there is an art to finishing the play, and it was fun to watch the guys do that.
All right,
What
any-
is that called, by the way, when they do that? They break it down. I'm trying to think of the name of
The
it.
sports science.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. How fast they're running, how far they ran. I'm a big believer in, I mean, this hadn't happened. This kind of happened recently, learning, that the first 10 yards is pretty important in a baseball game.